Well, I brought my fiddle today. Here it is. Did you know in a previous life before kids, lots of parents refer to that as BK, before kids? I used to be a barn dance fiddler. I play for barn dances. They still exist. They've been around in America for a couple hundred years, and people still get together and do dances to music, to live music with fiddlers and banjos and guitars and basses. It's fun. So here I have my fiddle. And for those of you who don't play the fiddle, because some of you do, there's a few basic parts you need to know. The main thing is it's made out of wood and it's played with strings. So you can pluck them. Oh, by the way, this is also a violin. A violin and a fiddle are the same thing. You just call them something different based on what kind of music you're playing. If I'm playing Bach or Beethoven, I would probably call it a violin for very fine classical music. But for barn dance, we call it a fiddle, which I think is funny. Okay, so this is the scroll. Tuning pegs, they let you get your string up and down so it sounds right. Here's the bridge, which kind of stops the sound a little bit. These are fine tuners. Oh, the F holes here are where the sound comes out. So if I'm a barn dance fiddler, I want that sound pointed toward you. You're the dancers. I want it pointed out so that you can hear what's going on. I don't want to like sit this way and all my sounds away from the dancers. No one will hear me, right? So I sit this way. Let's see what I have. Chin rest. We're setting my chin on. Shoulder rest. Some people like to have a shoulder rest. Some people don't. It doesn't matter. Whatever's comfortable. And this is my bow. It's made of wood and horsehair. So I'm not going to touch that. Actually, this one's made of carbon fiber. It's a little bit newer type of bow. Anyway, so when you already know what's going to happen, right? When I run the bow across the string, it's going to make a sound. There you go. I can make short sounds, long sounds, loud sounds, quiet sounds, okay? So one thing a barn dance fiddler does is they've got to make this tiny little fiddle loud enough for everyone to hear. So I'm just gonna play a very simple tune. Let's do like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star that you all know. Sounds like this. Right, I'm not gonna keep going because you all know that song. Okay, if I wanna play that at a barn dance, I need to dress that up. No one's gonna hear little, right? Well, as soon as they start stomping their feet, it's gone. So, first of all, I'm gonna tell the dancers when to start. So I'm gonna give them potatoes. It sounds like this. That means get ready, here we go. And then I'm gonna, instead of playing one note at a time, I'm gonna always have two strings going. That's a double stop. It sounds cool, but also it sounds loud. So I'm gonna do potatoes and then I'll play Twinkle Twinkle at like you'd hear at a barn dance, just so you can hear what it sounds like. Also, it has to go fast enough that dancers can move. If I play it like this, nobody can dance. Nobody wants to dance. You gotta be peppy. So, ready? Okay, so anyway, the barn dance is really fun, and you play the same music for a long time, just till whenever the caller tells you to stop. So that could be 10 or 15 minutes, you know? So some bands like to play one tune for the entire time, and you get tired, so there's little tricks. I always preferred playing a couple tunes, so I'm just gonna play one random set that I like. It's Julia Delaney, which is an Irish tune. And what will I play? No. First I'm going to start with Tuttle's Reel, then Julia Delaney, and then Tamlin. They're all a little bit Irish. A lot of our fiddle tunes came from Ireland before we really got it going here in the Appalachians and all over the United States. Here we go. Feel free to dance if you want. Oh, one of the things that I like about barn dance fiddling too is you can mess with the rhythm, and it doesn't have to be pretty. It just needs to be loud and fun. So once in a while you're gonna see my fingers sliding around a little bit like that. That was a little dramatic. Just because it's fun and it makes the dancers go, ah, that was funny. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're starting with Tamlin, right?